Ladies and gentlemen, today is a much needed video. A breather, a check-in. How we doing? How we doing as a community? Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys enjoy the episodes, be sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. We're sitting at 753,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Fast track. We're kind of around that bend to 1 million, which is wild. So heck yeah, be sure to sub up. I would appreciate it. Alright y'all, so it's been a few days since I've uploaded here on the channel, and honestly I've been playing Brawl Stars, taking in the updates, seeing what the community is all about. Normally here on the channel it's kind of my MO to kind of take in what the community has to say and try to be present and aware of the community, right? And honestly I think it's about that time to have this conversation. I can't just sweep it under the rug. If I wouldn't mention it, I feel like it would be kind of hard to get around it, and that is the current situation with this season or event going on. I think there are some positives, that's for dang sure. I think there's a lot of fun stuff happening inside of Brawl Stars. I like some of the risks that the Brawl Stars dev team have been taking here recently, but I think I would like to see what the community has to say. As you guys know, we are in the apocalypse, another round of the apocalypse, everyone. I think this post really sums it up nicely. A post 1 hour ago. We have the 4 horsemen of flooding the game with massive apocalypse. The very first one being Edgar, then Miko, Free Brawler, Larry and Lori was ridiculous. It was insane just because they were broken. I'm not sure if they would fit into this like genre of apocalypse. Maybe like Free Brawlers is that notion or that criteria, but of course Buzz fits into that category. I think we can all agree. I've been seeing a lot of posts like this as well. I see no difference, bro. These are lobbies, man. These are genuine lobbies. The season just started. This post, I can't do this anymore. Oh no. Oh, that's a rough lobby. So we do have quite a bit more to discuss community-wise in this episode today, but I would love to give my 2 cents before we hop into it and get the discussion rolling, which I hope you guys will help me out in the comments down below here. I would love to have a great conversation with all of you guys, but we have now grown accustomed to having some of these limited time collaboration events, right? Starting off with Godzilla, Toy Story, now we had SpongeBob, Angels vs. Demons wasn't a collab, but just a limited time event with limited power-ups and whatnot. And this one being a December update, the December crazy Brawl Days update, the Brawl Stars dev team went with a different course of action for a limited time event, being a brawler. As you guys can see, I'm not crazy high in trophies or anything like that. I'm Buzz Lightyear. It's not like I'm boycotting him or anything like that. It's just I have more fun playing with other brawlers. Been delving into ranked quite a bit as well this season. But I think we can all agree the glaring issue with this. The concept was super interesting when it first came out, and the idea of a temporary brawler really raised my eyebrow for potential, and at least switching it up from limited time events with limited power-ups and whatnot and all that good jazz. But boy oh golly, was this like the next coming apocalypse incarnate, right? To be honest with you, I can see the silver lining in most updates, right? I enjoy almost every single update that Brawl Stars comes out with. There are things to have fun with, and I think when you see stuff online, a lot of people gravitate towards like the critiques and stuff like that. So if you're chronically online with Brawl Stars, it's hard to see the good stuff in updates when people are only talking negative about it. But I would be lying, or I would be doing a disservice to you guys if I wouldn't bring up what the community is saying at the minute, and that's centralized around Buzz Lightyear. So why don't we get into some stuff that the community is saying, or at least scrolling around Reddit for a while here this morning just to get a general sense, right? Checking in how the community is doing. And again, I would love to hear some of your guys' perspective here, but we have a post here 1 day ago, me waiting for a normal season without power-ups and OP brawlers so I can push my brawlers. I think a lot of people are a bit burnt out on limited time events here, or at least what I've been seeing online. The thing that I've come to realize now playing Brawl Stars as long as I have, I believe the Brawl Stars dev team has seasons planned out way in advance. We all know the dev team is one that listens to the community very regularly and makes corrections and stuff like that, or changes things based on the community perception. So I got a feeling with some of this burnout with collabs and stuff like that, even if it's set in stone way in advance, the dev team is taking in our critiques. And if we do end up voicing our opinions, which I feel like we have a little bit more here, especially during this season, the dev team will most definitely make some corrections. But I definitely get this sentiment. I think the dev team just saw how amazing and fun the Godzilla event was, and seeing that through the lens of the community is saying, you know, I'm guessing they want more of this, you know? Which me personally, I'm fine with it, but I think when you do one after the other, it comes with a little burnout, no matter what it is. Even if you have the most successful update and there are elements that people absolutely adore in that update, and you regurgitate it update after update after update after update, people are going to get sick of it eventually, right? It'd be like eating the same exact food for dinner for like 3 weeks straight. Eventually you're gonna get sick of it, and that's just how it goes. But let me know what you guys are thinking. Are you getting this sense of burnout over limited time events? I think the limited time of Brawler, like I said before, was a fun little pivot or like a try, but this might have just kind of, for a lot of people I'm seeing, might just be like the nail in the coffin for limited time stuff right now. Still ways to go. Yes, we are only 7% of the way through hell. That's crazy. Days left. Buzz Lightyear, you are here. Only 7% of the way there. Oh no. When it comes to Reddit posts and stuff like that, I think it's important to take a look at it, seeing that people who post stuff like this are really dedicated fans of the game, seeing that what we're seeing in this bubble on social media around Brawl Stars is a very small majority of the fan base or the player base of Brawl Stars. I've brought this up a few times, and it's important, at least for me, with the perspective making these videos, is like we are looking at like a 10% audience, 20%. I don't know the actual figures or nothing like that, but we have a very large majority in the game that are just casual players. The most they might do is tune into like a Brawl Talk when Brawl Talks come out, but other than that, the content outside of what they're experiencing in just Brawl Stars themselves is very light, right? They're just picking up the game to have a good time. I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this video have those types of games that you have on your phone that you check into every week, something like that. Have a good time when you do for like maybe an hour, a few times every here and there a day, something like that. But never really delving into like content like on YouTube and spending a lot of your time like on Reddit posts and making social media posts like that. But still, this audience, seeing that it has a lot of say and a lot of vocal push, I think it's really important to take into account what's going on here as well. But let's just say this, it's not good that people are seeing this. I will say it only has 10 upvotes, but I've seen posts that are kind of like this. But it's not good if people are already over the event and we're this far into it, you know what I'm saying? It's not good. Oh yeah, here's another example here. 79 upvotes, again, not like a crazy popular post or anything like that, but people counting down the hours until the event is over. Wow. Now, I don't want to make these types of videos to try to get the enthusiasm away from Brawl Stars. That's actually the exact opposite that I want to do as a YouTuber that covers Brawl Stars. I think when it comes to any update, any version of Brawl Stars, you can find things to have fun with. It's just how it is. But again, seeing that this channel delves a lot into community perception, trying to, I guess, be like an extension of the community, or a voice, not a voice, but just like another arm in the community, showing what people are saying. I'd be doing a disservice if I wouldn't be bringing this type of stuff up or what people are saying. But hey, again, if you're sick of the event already, there are other things to have fun with. I know Buzz is kind of the apocalypse at the minute right now, but I don't know, try out ranked or something like that. Who am I kidding, eh? If you don't enjoy an update, that's just how it goes. All people gravitate towards games in different ways and whatnot, but yeah. Yeah, just looking at all this stuff here. Brawl Days 2025 are way worse. The collabs with Lord of the Rings, Infernal Tower. I'm not sure what all this is about. It could be memory, but how MFs describe Brawl Days 2025. Oh yeah, SpongeBob sitting around the fire. Back in my day, let me tell you about Brawl Days 2025. Sit on down. We got a story to tell. Let's just say, you know, if you're not on Reddit and whatnot, this seems to be like the overall sentiment, I would say. I think I scrolled Reddit this morning, just getting ready for this video for like 2 hours here this morning. And I would say the ongoing sentiment is kind of like this, you know, the apocalypse, it's a burden, you know, Buzz Lightyear's a nuisance. But yeah, it's wild. I would love to hear what you guys are thinking. Are you enjoying the collab? Are you enjoying Brawl Stars right now? And be honest with me. I know Buzz is a nuisance, but are there things in the game that you're enjoying right now? Kind of pivoting off that point, I think this is a great conversation to have as well. Which event feature you think is worse? So we have limited time power-ups with mutations and the SpongeBob power-ups as the example, or limited time brawlers with the current situation that we're at right now. I think there's a few different perspectives to have, and again, I would love to hear what you guys have to say on this. But I think in the camp of limited time power-ups, I think they're manageable. I think they're really, really fun. I think the Angels versus Demons has been my absolute favorite one. Aside from like all the bugs and the exploits and stuff like that, I felt like it was really fun and fleshed out. But we're in the camp of people who are cool with limited time power-ups. I think they're really, really fun. I think there's a camp of obviously the second point of this, and then the third camp would be just like burnout from power-ups in general or limited time stuff. I think me personally, I think the limited time power-ups are much more manageable. A limited time brawler, though in concept I thought was a great idea, and I think Buzz is fun, right? The 3 different modes and whatnot. I'm not saying it's a complete flop, but just going off of sentiment inside the community, I think power-ups are a little bit more fun and a bit more manageable to those that are kind of over this like burnout over limited time stuff. Repost here. This was a repost I saw from someone else, but it's a guy from BrawlStar. That's crazy. I saw this one as well. Sorry, guys. I think I got a little head cold going on here. I'm going through it at the minute, being attacked by my own body while I'm trying to talk. But this post got 3,489 upvotes. Oh my goodness, bro. Normally, when it comes to this type of thing and the perspectives from the community, I go off of popularity in the upvotes. You know, if people band around a post and they see something like this and upvote it and we get around like 3,500 upvotes, it seems to be something that the community can kind of get behind. Me with the little old Buzz Lightyear toy that I found in the garbage drop after trying to push a brawler to 1,000 trophies during Buzz Lightyear Apocalypse. Let's just get rid of the guy. I implore you to find this post with the audio. It's hilarious. It's just sound drops from the toy itself constantly going over and over while he's just being chewed alive, man. Would you do this to Buzz right now if you could? If we had a grinder in the game, would you throw him in there? Like, I'm just scrolling through. These are some of the posts that I've saved, but again, this is the ongoing sentiment. Any thoughts on the new meta? The only two tiers is not playable and playable, and we have Buzz Lightyear in the playable and everything else not playable. You know, I feel like the thing about the situation that we're in right now is we are so early on, and I feel like, or at least what I've been seeing in the community, is people are already kind of feeling a taxing effect from the Buzz Lightyear Apocalypse. But seeing that the event lasts for quite some time, and the event is pretty much so solely around Buzz Lightyear, a limited time brawler, it's hard for me to see or come up with ideas that the Brawl Stars dev team could incorporate to kind of remedy this situation or the sentiment inside the community, other than just like removing Buzz, which that will never happen. But I'm not sure what they could add to damper some of these feelings that the community has at the minute. And again, I'm looking at it in a vacuum, right? I'm looking at a very vocal community, but I mean, if you aren't on Reddit or on social media and you're just here chilling on YouTube, I would love to hear what you guys have to say as well. Are you having these same thoughts? Or is this kind of just the vocal community that I'm looking at, right? It's kind of hard to distinguish these things, and I would love to hear from you guys to help me as me trying to be an extension of the community. What are you guys feeling? Oh yeah, this was one of my favorite posts that I saw here this morning. Again, getting a crap ton of upvotes there, almost 4,000. Why can't Lou counter every brawl in the game? He's much faster and can freeze his opponents. Nah, I'd freeze. What great artwork. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said before, I think it's important to look at silver linings and updates and things that you can try to have fun with if you're kind of stuck in the Brawl Stars community. The balance changes, I gotta say, if I'm looking at silver linings, are really fun this time around. I think they did a really good job, as well as the hypercharges are really cool. For a while now, I've never really played Lou. He was one of those brawlers that have been sitting on my profile without any mastery points. You ever have those brawlers? Do you have those brawlers on your account? You get my vibe? Maybe you catch yourself playing with certain brawlers, a handful of brawlers, the majority, and you kind of just forget about certain brawlers. I still have brawlers that I don't have any mastery points on. I think Mr. P is a good example of one of those. But I picked up Lou last update, and he is insanely fun. And with the balance changes that he got, he is so enjoyable to play. I think recently with I'm not burnt out yet on limited time events, but with this sense of like, not redundancy, but stuff whenever I play Brawl Stars, sometimes I gotta pivot and try to find new things to enjoy in the game. And I gotta say, some of the most enjoyable stuff that I've been really gravitating towards is balance changes and brawlers that I don't necessarily touch, and trying to find ways to play them and enjoy them in different ways that I haven't done in a long time. And Lou is one of them. Hey, if you haven't played Lou in a long time, try him out. He's really fun. How it feels to play a match without Buzz Lightyear. Free mint. Free mint. I just made that word up. Oh god, no. Please no. Imagine the apocalypse keeps going until Buzz Lightyear gets removed. That's kind of the sentiment I've been seeing as well. People counting down, even though we're only like 5 days or 6 days into the actual event itself. Oh no, man. Honestly, I do have to say, there's something that I am more frustrated with, and I think even more frustrated than I would say a lot of people about the Buzz Lightyear madness going on, and that is this specific event, or modifier I should say, the single shot 1 HP auto tap modifier, especially in this game mode. I got this post from 3 days ago. Why is this hot garbage in Megatree event? 6K upvotes. I've done Megatree a few times now. I haven't been as good as I should be on doing them every single day. But on the very first day, the very first game that I had this insta-gib on that present plunder game mode. And it was one of the worst experiences that I've had in Brawl Stars in a long time, bro. It was just impossible to do anything. And we even went to OT and it ended in a draw. It was one of the most frustrating games that I've played in a long time. And then on top of that, the kicker, it still costed a ticket. So nothing happened. I had to sit through that entire game and I still wasn't compensated for support whatsoever. It would be nice if it was a draw to get your ticket back if nothing happens, but no, I'm stuck in this where nothing literally could happen and I wasted a ticket. The insta-gib in concept sounds really cool. I made a video about it way back in the day. It was fun trolling my friends with it, but in like practice, in the actual game itself, it's just a modifier that nothing happens. You're just stuck, man. It's hard. But yeah, man, other than that, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I just kind of wanted to have a little bit of a check-in again. It's been a few days since my last post here. Just been trying to take in the update itself, enjoying Brawl Stars, doing the game itself, playing the game itself, all that good stuff. And I thought it'd be good to just have a nice little community check-in here. What are you guys feeling? Or at least the people who enjoy watching my channel from time to time. The Ray Brawl Stars audience. How are you guys feeling about the update right now as a check-in? Would love to hear what you guys have to say, and yeah, let me know. And I'm sure we'll be talking about this sometime again soon. I'm gonna be that extension of y'all as best as I can. I want to be here for the Brawl Stars community as much as I possibly can. But yeah, everyone, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all chilling out, hanging out with this chill video. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll be talking really, really soon. Adios, everybody. Take care.